Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's thunderstorming. What? What the heck? Uh, um, uh.
Yes, the skulk worked. Sword's Edge at last.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sword's Edge. This is episode 23. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. I kind of wanted to start off this episode with a more serious tone, because I wanted to talk to you guys about something. As you all know, last episode, we were working on this, and at the end of the episode, I said I was going to complete it for the Halloween event. Well, I, I didn't complete it, and there was also no Halloween event this year. And, I'm in school right now, and it's about that point in like school, in your school experience, where you're really, really busy, and there's a lot of stuff. You have a lot of responsibility to start. You have to doing. There's a lot of expectations and stuff. And since the server was mostly my friends, yeah, they kind of are too busy to play on the server anymore. And I mean, it is kind of disappointing that I built this whole entire thing, and there was no Halloween event. But if you know what that time period, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, then you're probably too young. You haven't reached that yet. But yeah. So nobody's really played Swords Edge for the past um, month or so, really, since I started building this, and it's a little disappointing. But to be honest, nobody really played in the first place since it was Bedrock Edition. Nobody really understood what Bedrock Edition was. Most of my friends had Java Edition, so I wanted to change a few things since nobody really can play anymore because they're all too busy. And I don't really want to stop because this is like my passion. I love doing this kind of stuff. I think I'm going to focus more on the server I think I'm going to focus more on my builds, less than community builds, like less. I don't think I'm going to build anything like this anymore. This took a long time, and by the end of it, I was kind of not having any fun with it anymore. So I think I'm going to focus more on like stuff like my base, just because it's not going to be so disappointing for me if it doesn't happen, and it doesn't put expectations on other people to play the server. So I think I'm just going to focus more on my stuff on the server. This is going to kind of become a play world for just me, with occasional guests if people want to come back in and start playing again. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of what the server was already, before all of this. So from the beginning, actually, it was kind of like that. But it's fine. If I ever do want to do multiplayer content, I always have Axe's Edge. Axe's Edge is my Java server. So if I ever do want to do multiplayer content, I will go over there, because there are a lot of people actually over there, mostly my brother's friends, but I don't mind hanging out with them for a bit, crashing in for a bit. But yeah, so I that's what I wanted to kind of mention. Also, by the way, I'm using keyboard and mouse now because I wanted to kind of try it out and see. I feel like it's a lot better, a lot smoother for video recording, as you can see. I mean, my hand's pretty shaky, so but I think it's a lot more smooth. But yeah, now that all that serious stuff is over, let's talk about what has been going on in the server. So I actually applied a resource pack. The Halloween resource pack is gone. It's no longer here, but we have a Thanksgiving resource pack. You may have noticed that item frames are now solid and they're not invisible. Usually they're invisible for me because I like invisible item frames. Well, we also have the turkey up there, by the way. The turkey is a retexture for a chicken, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, his beak went black for some reason. But yeah, that the item frames are about the only new thing that I added. The rest of the stuff in this pack was already in it last year, but the item frames are new, and I retextured them so that they look like wooden plates, which I like. I really like how they look. So yeah, if you want this texture pack, it is for I have it for both Java and Bedrock. Java Edition, you don't have the plates. Sorry, I didn't have time to retexture the item frames, but I will leave the link in the description if you want to get it for both Java and Bedrock. It's for both. Be warned, I'm not really that good at making Java packs. So this was like one of my first Java resource packs that I made. So it may be a little buggy for Java Edition. It also might not be compatible with some Java resource packs. But yeah, I tried my best to make a Java Edition resource pack, and I think I did pretty good for my first time. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. But yeah, if you want these resource packs for both Java and Bedrock, it will be in the description below. I'm also doing something new with the description, and I'm putting all of the resource packs and behavior packs that I use in the video, as well as if like I'm playing Java Edition, I'll also include the mods that I am using, so that you guys can kind of replicate my Minecraft experience. Because I mean, you can make your own decision if you want, but like, I gotta say, I found some pretty cool mods and some pretty cool resource packs. So if you ever wanted to see, like, use the packs that I was using, now you can. So yeah, go check out the description below. But moving on to the main meat of the episode, the main bulk of the episode, I want to start working on my base again. The last time we worked on it, we were working on the head room where I store all the player heads and mob heads and mini blocks. And what I want to do is I want to finish that up. We did have a plan for the main structure. I do have a plan for that, and I haven't built it yet. I haven't even gathered the materials yet. I'm kind of lazy, if you can't tell. So I wanna do that. I wanna finish that. I might want to work on another floor as well. Try to get the main tower finished. And then the other thing I want to do is get rid of this skulk that's on me, because it's not Halloween anymore, and I for some reason can't just take it off. Okay, so I first wanted to start off with doing the head room up here, doing the main center thing in here. And as you can see, I've already started. I've got the chicken head built in here. I've got like this chicken head here, and it's pretty cool. Both of the heads I built are hollow, and you'll see why in a second. I also have a skeleton head right here, and I honestly think they both look really good. But I also want to put something in the middle here with our little vine ladder inside, and I've already kind of built it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna do a time lapse for this, since it's really short, and plus it's kind of a difficult to do time lapses on Bedrock Edition. Just kind of a pain. So I think I'm gonna skip out on the time lapse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jump cut, and I'm gonna stand right here, and with a little editing magic, we have a giant slime head. And yeah, so as you can see, this took me a little bit to do. It's not too big, but as you can see, we do have a giant slime head just right in between these two other heads. And I've also put some barrels around here as well, and a few mini blocks, just to decorate the place and make it so that there's it's not open back here. But from the side, from the back, it is open, and this will be more storage for our mini blocks and mini heads, which is nice. As you can see inside, I haven't really changed anything with the supports, and I have put 4 barrels over here. There's nothing in these barrels right now. I'll have to fill them up later. We also have some barrels back here as well in the chicken head, which is nice. I really do like how this turned out. The slime looks so derpy. In RTX, it looks pretty good. Give it a second to load. As you can see, it looks okay. It looks pretty decent. I think it looks a little better in vanilla Minecraft than it does in RTX, just because the slime blocks are darker here than they are in vanilla. and this like kind of merges with the eye a bit. But overall, it just looks really cool. And flying outside, I think it's really cool seeing it from from like out there, which I'm gonna go do in just a second. And yeah, from the outside, it looks really funny and really cool. Like as a whole, it really does improve the personality of that floor. From the outside of the base, you can really tell that that is the head floor where I store all of my mob heads and everything, and it just looks really cool. But I think it is time for us to get rid of this skin. I've done some experimenting, and I think that sound, you know how sound kind of triggers Skulk? Well, a lot of sound kind of kills it. It kind of overwhelms it. So I tried ringing a bell like really fast, and that didn't seem to do anything that much. I mean, it was a bit of a headache. It was, but other than that, this skull could tolerate it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going up here for just a second because I left all of my materials up here. I have a I'm gonna overwhelm it with a ton of sounds, and we're gonna go to the roof of my base real quick. I have to go all the way down here again to reach the roof because there's no ladder up there yet. There's no way up there yet. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the roof and we're going to wait for a thunderstorm. And up here, as you can see, if I can land, I have nope. Okay, I guess I won't land then. I have I have a machine that will summon lightning, do something with this trident, like spam it, and a thing that can spam bells. So we're gonna get this skulk off. I think this will work. This is gonna be extremely loud. So yeah, all I have to do is wait for a thunderstorm. So I had to move the machine down here, but there is lightning. So get ready for loudness. Cover your ears. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Ah! Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no. It's really loud. Ah! Did it work? Yes. Yes, we're finally free of the skull. Now I gotta stop this without dying. I think I just gotta. Oh shoot! Okay, I just gotta destroy that. Oh my gosh, we're free of the skull. That was loud. That was extremely loud. Holy crap. I don't know if you could hear me during that. That was how loud it was. Jeez. Holy crap. Well, we're not Skulk anymore. Let's go. We can finally. I can't believe that worked. I thought maybe I would have to add more to it, but no. Skulk, that overloaded the Skulk. And I don't actually know where it went. I would think that it would just have melted off onto the ground, but I don't actually see it. Maybe it teleported to another dimension? I don't know, but it's gone. It's completely gone. Maybe it was so much vibrations that it just destroyed itself into tons of molecules. I don't know where it actually went, but it's gone. So I wanted to end off the episode today over here in the Thanksgiving area because it is actually Thanksgiving. It's either a day away from Thanksgiving or it is Thanksgiving today for whenever this video comes out. So I hope you all are having a great Thanksgiving, by the way, or have a great Thanksgiving. But we're coming over here so I can show you the one of the Thanksgiving table, and I've added all these people, all these mobs sitting around, but they're really undetailed like this one, and all of them are just wearing leather and stuff. Some of them are missing plates as well, but I haven't even done the Thanksgiving turkey, and to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do it in this episode. I'll probably do it off camera sometime, but it is really close to Thanksgiving, and I have to cut this episode so this is out before Thanksgiving, and also I want to take a little bit of a break from making YouTube videos, So this week there's probably not going to be any other video content. Sorry about not having any last week. I'm going to put this video in the middle of this week and last week so that you guys can have something in between, and it's not that long of a absence without my videos. So yeah, as you can see, this is what I've done, and it looks really cool. I mean, I specifically like this guy over here because he's actually like taking a sip out of his cup, which is really cool. And as you can see, I do have cakes. I'm gonna put more food in here, and like I said, the main turkey. But I haven't gotten to that yet, and like I said, I'm not gonna put it in today's video. Anyway, speaking of today's video, I hope you all enjoyed, and hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. One more thing before I go though, I wanted to discuss something about the server in 1.18, which has been revealed. It will be coming to, it's going to be releasing on the 30th. And normally I do a live stream of the server when a new update comes out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that this year this update, not this year, because one, I'm going to be in school that day, and two, the server is not going to update immediately when 1.18 comes out. I'm gonna wait about a week, maybe a little bit less, to see if there's bugs, major world gen bugs, because it is a giant update that changes world generation. I want to make sure that it is completely finished, there's no bugs, before I update the server, because I don't want this world to corrupt. So there won't be any server live stream for 1.18. I know, it's sad, but hopefully the Saturday, because I believe it's supposed to come out on Tuesday, the Saturday of that week, I believe I will update it if there's no problems, and I will do a live stream that time. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.